Hey, just so everyone knows, did a podcast with the Mighty Mackerel. It's down below in the prior video with the lightning that I took. And if we do another one, I'll share it down below, meeting next week. So I've been thinking a lot about, the progression of things in terms of the subject that I don't like talking about on here, but I feel like I have no choice because it's reached the point where you do it or else, and it's very threatening and in your face. And I can only see it escalating from this day forward. What I'm referring to is the mandatory vacations. Now, there's certain things that don't seem to make a lot of sense. First of all, I've talked to a lot of people, and we're all wondering, how is it that the people who have received the vacation, why are they fearful of the people who have not? Since they've already received it, shouldn't they be protected? Right? So I don't understand what the argument is here. I mean, there's people who say herd immunity. There's people who say, well, it's because they're filling up the hospitals and this and that. But as far as I know, there's a quite a large number of people who have had the vacation who are also filling up the hospitals. So if they keep having these variants come out, then they're going to have to keep getting a booster shot after booster shot for that variant. And that's another thing, like how they manage to manufacture this absurd number of vacations in such a ridiculously short amount of time is nothing short of supernatural, and it doesn't take an expert in manufacturing to at least give this a thought, um, as to the speed, warp speed, right? Operation Warp Speed, at which this has taken place, and the numbers are in the hundreds of millions that have been manufactured. Now, I know there was mass vacation campaigns. I wish there was mass literal vacation campaigns. It's not enough people vacation enough. They just work themselves to death, it seems. But in which large numbers of vacations were distributed, like polio, for example. But that really dwindles in comparison to the numbers we're seeing here by different companies in different countries. I am aware of that. I'm just questioning how it was done. And it also makes me wonder if this was planned in advance, which should be obvious to those who are awake to this sort of thing. Of course, it was planned in advance. Uh, you would have to be a dummy not to see that at this point. But the question is, what exactly is the motive? Of course, it's a multi layered motive, one being control, of course, um, another being um, possibly patenting your DNA. But then there's another one, which was my initial theory the moment the lockdowns began. And that theory was that it's a distraction from a much larger event, a distraction and preparation, nonetheless, from something. And when the initial lockdowns took place, how do we know that they didn't take that opportunity to set up chess pieces in certain locations in preparation for this set event so that they didn't have as many prying eyes on them while so many people were inside their homes. I think this is a very real possibility. The asteroid impact or solar flares, things of that nature. And it is working extremely well if it is a distraction. It is preventing people from looking up at the skies if there's something up there threatening us, or possibly a third world war, also probably, they've been preparing for years and years and years and years. It's just questions, guys. It's just questions, and I don't like where this is going. I don't see how you can't see this as tyrannical, because it is. There's nothing normal okay about it whatsoever. I guess it's a touchy subject, right? But I don't care, because if it's reached this point to where do it or else, it's reached a really threatening point, and we have to really be aware of that. And I guess time will tell if it is all just a distraction. But my question is, if anyone does know how they were manufactured at such a blistering speed, if anyone is knowledgeable on those subjects, then please share. I would like to know. But obviously there's an agenda here. And again, don't like normally talking about this, but because of the recent speech that reptilian masquerading as our president made, and his whole cabinet is probably all aliens now, and aliens and demons and all of those took over a couple of years back. I think they took over the day Soleimani was killed. That's when the ritual takeover, the body snatching moment took place, to where they were fully infused with their interdimensional avatars. So, includes spider aliens, by the way. They are from, I can't remember the name of that planet, but Arcturus, there we go. Anyway, so that's it. No dreams for days and days, nothing to share about that, so just take it easy.